I think we all know this, ladies and gentlemen, and it's just a harsh reality, but unlike some, we can deal with harsh realities, right? It doesn't matter what avenue, it doesn't matter what organization. From now on, they will always include something that's stunning, brave, progressive. They will force it down your throat, regardless of how good the product, their product, or performance may actually be. They also do that so they can stand on some sort of, moral high ground, so they can be like, look at us guys, we did it before any of you. And Finland is a great example of what happens when you force that wokeness onto people that maybe don't want it to be there, it shouldn't be there, it doesn't pay off, and you come across looking like an absolute, embarrassment. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, but Finland the other day decided to push the boat out very far by including their first trans ice skater at the opening ceremony of the European Figure Skating Championships. Former Finnish male skater Markku-Pekka Antikainen, sorry if I butchered that name, now known as minna-maaria Antikainen, had a rather eventful debut at this year's tournament despite only picking up the sport at the age of 49. The 57-year-old, a farmer from Southern Java, was provided with a solo act from the Finnish Figure Skating Association in the opening ceremony in efforts to promote diversity, equality and inclusion. Oh, you gotta love the buzzwords. Well, that is very with the times. You almost have to applaud Finland, right, as the Seals naturally will, because the pandering is straight up there. But what happens next, ladies and gentlemen, is something I like to call karma. Because when you try and force something onto people that really don't want it to be there, and it's just for your own agenda, for your own personal gain, and as I said, it doesn't pay off, and you look like an embarrassment, I just sit here, and a lot of people do as well, and say, well, you deserve that. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this performance, but for those of you that haven't, buckle up, because I assure you now, you have never seen anything so cringeworthy ever in sports. Take a watch.
Alkaa luistella naismoodissa, vaikka syntyperäisin olenkin mies. Ja sieltä on niin kuin 9 vuotta aikaa, eli siihen 9 vuoteen sisältyy aika paljon. Eli kun lähdetään ihan nollasta, niin ihan jo sitä, että pysyy pystyssä 2 jalalla, pysyy pystyssä 1 jalalla ja sen jälkeen rupeaa niin kuin uskaltamaan tehdä jotakin siellä jäällä. Ja sitten alkaa pikkuhiljaa kisaamaan ja esiintymään näytöksissä ja niin edelleen. Että sanotaan, että aika kivaa ura on ollut, mutta tietysti korona tuli vähän sitten väliin, että se sitten sotki kuviota. Mutta eteenpäin mennään ja homma jatkuu.
Mahtavaa. Näiden EM-kisojen slogan on tule sellaisena.
Well, that was f***ing dreadful.
Oh yes, it's very brave, very stunning. It almost brought a tear to my eye. The skill on show there is on par with me. Honestly, it is. I've never been ice skating. You gotta feel sorry as well for the people who may have thought they would have got chosen for this, right? They were practicing every single day. They were sharpening their skills, hoping that they get the email from Finland saying, you're chosen. But they wake up one day and the email reads, it's not you, we're choosing a dude instead. That can barely skate, by the way. And you also got to feel sorry for the audience, right? Because there's going to be people sat there thinking, wait, are we allowed to say this is embarrassing? Am I allowed to disagree with this? And the person next to them will be like, shh, no, you're not allowed to say that, right? Otherwise you're evil. Clap. And they'll be like, oh, okay. It's like wokeness honestly knows no boundaries. I think we know that as well. It's somehow managed to find itself into ice skating. You can't also tell me the person that invested in this ice skater is happy with their investment, right? I'd be asking for a refund because the level of embarrassment is pretty high here. But this just shows me, and it's a clear case, right? And just hear me out, that nothing is impossible. So if YouTube somehow, some way doesn't work out for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a wig, I'm going to put on some makeup, some ice skates, because trust me, England will be chomping at the bit to do something like this. So I'm putting my name in the hat first, right? And if anybody else gets chosen, that's bigotry, and I will make sure you get fired. I'm tired of these organizations just including these certain progressive ideas, as I said, for agendas, for their own personal gain, just to look like they're also the only countries doing these things, because you're just harming everybody else, right? It is not great, it is not stunning, it is not brave. If you're going to include something like this, at least make sure they're a good performer, right? Because everybody watching can see why you've chosen this person. If they were an amazing skater, I don't think people would have an issue with it because they're genuinely good. But when you're this bad and you still get chosen, then that is hilarious to me. I guarantee you now, They'll win an Olympic medal. That is the next thing. I'm calling it. But what are your opinions, ladies and gentlemen, on this video, on this performance? Do you also think it was stunning? It was brave. The skill was just unparalleled. I would like to know. If you have enjoyed today's video, then please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that big red subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Please, for me, make sure to always, always have a great day and stay safe. I'm out. Peace. It's time to get the skates on.